When my girlfriend opened her Christmas present, she burst into tears and ran out the front door without saying a single word. My girlfriend Paige had been taking an oil painting course every Wednesday night for the past 6 months. She'd hung the class schedule on our fridge, sent me photos of half-finished canvases, and even came home once with dried paint on her fingers that I thought was adorable. She always complained about how expensive the supplies were, so when Christmas came around, I went all out and bought her a professional easel, a full set of oil paints, and brushes that cost more than my weekly groceries. She opened the box Christmas morning, looked at everything inside, and immediately burst into tears. I thought they were happy tears at first, but then she grabbed her keys and ran straight out the front door without saying a single word. Merry Christmas to me, I guess. She wouldn't answer my calls or texts, so after 3 hours, I finally checked her location and saw she was at her parents' house 20 minutes away. I grabbed the painting supplies and got in my car because I wasn't spending Christmas wondering what the hell just happened. Her parents' house was packed with cars, and I could see through the window that the whole family was gathered for Christmas dinner. Her younger brother answered the door looking like he'd seen a ghost. Hey man, Paige is not here right now. He tried to close the door, but I could see her coat hanging on the rack behind him. Then why is her coat on your wall? He wouldn't look at me, so I called out her name loud enough for everyone inside to hear. Her dad appeared next, stepping onto the porch and pulling the door shut behind him. He put his hand on my shoulder. Listen, now's not a good time. Paige is really upset, and I think you should just head home. I told him I deserved to know why my girlfriend ran away crying on Christmas morning. He looked back at the door like he was hoping someone would rescue him, and that's when I knew he already had answers I didn't. Her mom finally opened the door and looked at me with something like pity. She glanced at the box of painting supplies in my hands, then back at me. Come inside, there's something you need to hear. She marched through the living room, walked down the hallway, and pounded on a bedroom door. Paige, you have 30 seconds to come out here and tell this man the truth, or I'll do it for you. The door opened, and Paige stepped out with mascara streaked down her face like a raccoon who'd just received terrible news. Her mom guided her to the living room where I stood surrounded by grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins who had completely abandoned their Christmas dinner to watch this train wreck unfold. I held up the box. Paige, what is going on? Did I get you the wrong brand or something? Paige laughed through her tears. There was never any painting class. I shook my head because that didn't make any sense. What are you talking about? I've seen the schedule on our fridge. I've seen the canvases you were working on. She wiped her face. I printed the schedule myself, and I bought the paintings from thrift stores. Her grandmother gasped so hard, I thought she might need medical attention. So where the hell have you been going every Wednesday night for the past 6 months? She looked at her mom like she was begging to be saved, but her mom just crossed her arms and waited. I've been seeing someone from my office. He's married with 2 kids, but he told me he was going to leave his wife. Her uncle stood up and walked out of the room without a word. I just stood there realizing that every Wednesday I'd kissed her goodbye and told her to have fun in class. She was driving to some hotel to be with someone else's husband. Every time she'd texted me complaining about how hard it was to blend colors, she was probably lying next to a man whose kids thought daddy was working late. Her dad said my name quietly like he was trying to snap me out of a trance. Her little cousin tugged on her mom's sleeve and asked, did she cheat? And got shushed immediately. I looked at Jenna. I spent $300 trying to support something you completely made up so you could go destroy another family. She had the audacity to look offended. I was going to tell you eventually. I just didn't know how. I asked her if she was planning to tell me before or after the guy left his wife for her, and she actually had to think about it. Her dad walked over and gently took the box out of my hands. You deserve a lot better than this. I'm sorry. I nodded at him and walked out to my car. I blocked Paige's number before I even left the driveway.